Yo, yo, yo. Streets is a lie. Um, what's bigger than beef? What's beef? So now, I done met a nigga with all the plugs. I hooked up with a nigga with all the cars. Met $10 man. $10 man keeping me on the level where most of my peers not at. Um, you can find most dudes in the streets hustling, and a lot of them ain't probably even never uh, touched the 9 piece. A lot of them never had two, three, you know. But that's most of them now. So stay with me. Stay with me. Use your imagination. Use your surroundings. Um, use your peers to bring the stories together and see how they apply in your life. Some things you done been through, some things you done heard or seen somebody been through. Because all of it ties into the average street guy outside claiming they hustle, you know. But it's the individual what makes the situation a little different. What I mean by the individual, a person who was raised with morals, manners, on how to respect, but also growing up in the projects on Section 8. You see what I'm saying? So it's a different when I interact with people versus a person who didn't have the morals or didn't stand on them the respect or the manners. So when he go outside, he gonna be a little different when he start hustling with than the guy like me. You know what I'm saying? But it all ties in because we all doing the same thing. So it all has some of the same results, some of the same outcomes, and some of the similarities. So we was put in the box, or you put yourself in the box when you start dealing dope. So that's why I want y'all to understand. So what's bigger than beef? What is beef? So now, mind you, I had just moved in Carol City. So, well, and on that part of Carol City, I done been in Carol City before a couple times. Like I say, I raised up on Section 8, so we were moving. I probably moved more than anybody I know. So, the money leveling up. Every time I go re-up, I'm spending like $5 grand. So I'm making the money fast as it come, fast as it go out. Average street dude. Some people got shoebox money. Some people got brown paper bag money. Some people, they money only show when you look at their closet, see their shoe collection. You look at their closet, see all the clothes. So my thing was, if I'm gonna get this money, I'm gonna have a place to stay first. First, I'm gonna have my own place to stay first. So, what's bigger than beef? What is beef? I remember getting out the car with one of my partners. He had just had his daughter, so she probably about 10, about 10, 11 months. I don't think she was a year yet, because she still was barely walking like that. So we get out of the store. Now mind you, I got the corner around the corner bumping. Ace of Spade bags jumping. I'm running through a whole pound in nickel bags in 3 days. Just straight $5 sacks. I'm running through that in 3 days, bust down. So I got gay riding there. I got hot rock riding. I'm jumping. Young nigga, I'm shit. Like I say, I think she was born like 2005. So I say I'm like 19. I'm jumping around the corner. I'm good. I got all the hammers. If we see, the difference is with us, right? I had a lot of guns, but we didn't tote guns like that. If it was a problem, we knew where to go get them from. If it's a problem, they know who to go get it from. We didn't ride around with guns all day because we didn't have problems to ride around with guns all day. Everybody was trying to get money. Nobody was trying to be the baddest guy or the toughest guy. Everybody was just trying to get some money. My era coming up. So if you had an issue, what you say? Oh, y'all for real? And they go get them guns after the fight. So what's bigger than beef? So I'm getting out of the car. There's a nigga I had went to school with. I went to the MAC. It's an opportunity school in Miami. You know, every hood, the bad guys from every hood, they go to this school. So I'm at this school and I'm still a humble, chill guy. So a lot of people might see this who know me from that. They be like, oh yeah, that boy would chill. Because I'm different outside of 2:30. 7:30, 2:30, I'm this guy in school who got A's and B's. Outside of 2:30, I'm another guy who got pounds and yay. You feel me? So I'm a different guy. So I get out the car, my dog. He had a little Mustang at the time. I think he had a great Mustang. So I get out the car, my dog. I got his daughter because he had done made me the godfather of his daughter. So I get out of the car with her. And one of the young cats around there who be hustling, well, he just be in the way. He said, boy, I heard you got that clean right now. I said, yeah, I got that clean. What's that? He said, boy, y'all keep hearing your name. You gonna make a nigga come around there and take something. See, it's trigger words and it's things not to say to certain people. So he said, I'm gonna come around there and take something. Off rip. Beat him down. Drug him all across the ground out there, beat him. And leave. So now the beef is on. So now this is what I'm trying to get you young cat to understand. The streets is a lie. You cannot beef and still get money. You cannot beef and still be outside chilling, thinking it's sweet. So I beat him to I know it's gonna cause more problems after this ass whooping I'm gonna give you. And I'm ready. I'm around the corner. You see what I'm saying? So now guns involved because he took that ass whooping in front of all the people who be hustling. Which he known to get ass whooping. In the hood, he probably like 0-15. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't winning none. But it was just the level of how I beat him and who I beat him in front of. You know what I'm saying? So the beef is on. So now every time you see me, I like he clutching or whatever. So now I'm riding with a hammer. I go to the store one day. I'm hollering at my partner. This is what happened when beef starts. It escalate until you know how to de-escalate it. I'm hollering at my partner. You got these guys, they come to the store. They putting down. Can't nobody serve up here no more. So I'm looking. And my partner be up here, so I'm like, damn, they talking to him. Because I don't be up here no more. So I'm not worried about what he talking about. Like what he's saying going in one out the other. So he single my partner out. Yeah, you, woody woo, like you can't be up here. You either, buddy. Like me. Hold on. Who you talking to? Mind you, the beef is on. So I'm already riding with mine about the other young cat. So I'm like, nah, you ain't talking to me because you just running your mouth. And he showed a 38. That's the murder weapon. You feel me? So, okay, cool. He get in the car. I open my back door. I got a car beam. My dog like, nah, don't do it. All right, fuck it, I don't do it. Because my dog, see, it's still, when I came up, you still had people who had sense. Not saying y'all don't have sense, but you have people who say, no, don't do that. You have people say, hey, stop it. You know what I'm saying? You have people say, hey, man, it ain't worth it. You have people say, man, don't let them trick you off the streets. You have people that say, hey, man, don't let a nigga trick you in the chain gang. You have people say, you got to maintain so you don't go in the chain gang. Like, it was all kind of saying. Hustle for your bills, live for your kids. The same shit make you laugh, make you cry. Like, you have people, you got to think out here. So I could have, and add the car out. I'm on camera. I done been standing up here 10 minutes. I'm on camera at the gas station. Once I go in the car, add out, now you see it. The car was already leaving, so they wasn't a threat. So I'm gone if I would have did it. So I maintain, I hold my composure. I'm going to go back to where I be at, around the corner. I ain't going to go in nobody else's spot. I ain't going to be around where I'm supposed to be. And if anything come around that corner threatening me or who hang around here while I'm here, because everybody who come through here is for me, I'm going to handle that business. So, the whole time around there, you had pump fakers and booty shakers. They were playing, but ain't nothing ever happened around that corner. Ain't nobody ever robbed nobody where I was at. Ain't nobody ever come around there shooting where I was at. Ain't nobody ever come around there disrespecting nobody where I was at. on in the Carriage City on that corner when I was out there. And when I'm gone, because this is my spot. So if I leave and somebody's still here, ain't no disrespecting them because I'm coming to holler at you. Now, it done been time where motherfuckers got tried, but they wasn't on the block. They was at the store. They was hanging around the other corner. That's their fault because you left from where I put it down at. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not going outside to go straighten nothing that didn't happen when we was right here. So what's bigger than beef? Life. What's bigger than beef? Goals, morals, principles to stand on and live by. You know, and if a lot of us had that, won't be a lot of beef. You know what I'm saying? If a lot of us had that, won't be a lot of killing. If a lot of us had that friend or that cousin or that homeboy or that big dog to say, hey, man, what you doing? That shit ain't worth that, man. The risk ain't worth the reward. You go shoot him up because he said you can't be here. He dead, now you going to prison. Another motherfucker gonna be standing here getting the money while you in there. Now you gonna be living off a story about, yeah, boy, I went through there with that cutter. Okay, them crack came and got you. You ain't cut up at them. The police came around here and said, hey, don't move. You cooperated the whole time. So our thing was, if you're not gonna go all the way out, don't just go out. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about going out in a blaze, guns blazing. So what's bigger than beef is family. What's bigger than beef? Morals and principles. What's bigger than beef is self-respect. Because if you got respect for yourself, you got enough to give to others. That's what's bigger than beef. But see, motherfuckers been tricked to think this is it. And then you got a lot of people beefing with no money. See, when you was in the street, when I was in the street, if you was beefing, your spot got to close, cuz, because we know this where you at. If you was really beefing, only place you can be is at that spot because you need to get the money to even beef. You got to have money to get rental cars. You got to have money to still have the spot pumping and people riding through, making sure it's straight. Nobody ain't coming through robbing and shooting it up. It's all kind of shit that'll fuck up the money when it's beef. So I told you what's bigger than beef. Now what's beef? Beef ain't shit. But some nigga trying to trick you out these streets because the streets is a lie. I'm Var.